Welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the second week of September 2019. Thank you so much, Leo, for your continued support. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy my style of reading, or I'm called to put them back in, so I will. If you enjoy my style of reading, or you get insights from these messages, okay, so more people get to see them. And I was called to do this differently this time. I woke up with love on the brain, love all around, and like literally it's like my heart chakra was like expanding. I could feel it like opening more and more and more. So here we go. We are gonna focus on love this time. So we are using the Doreen Virtue Women's Oracle. Why do I keep saying oracle? The Doreen Virtue Women's Oracle cards for the main reading, and we use the Shadowscapes tarot deck for clarifications. And you have a card that already jumped out, Leo. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Take back control of your life. Where are you giving your control? Are you in a relationship to a partner? Are you with someone who's very domineering? Leo, you are ruled by the Strength card, represented by the Strength card in the tarot. So I know you're very strong. You have that lion energy in you. So it shouldn't be hard for you to take back control of your life if you have not been noticing it happening. I feel like this is spirit kind of hinting at you, like, hint, hint. What are you doing? And here we have, this is a little spot. Nope, putting everything back. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So we have free yourself, and then we have keep an open mind. So perhaps you need to free yourself from a way of thinking, okay? From your limiting ideas and limiting beliefs that are, you need to open up your mind, your horizon, your perhaps even your environment. Do not stay stuck, like perhaps you go to the same places all the time, you always see the same people, and you need to free yourself, to open yourself up to the world, to a greater audience, okay, to a greater pool of men, because that soulmate may be someone very different than what you are used to. You may be one of those people who have a list of this person gotta be this, gotta be that, gotta be this. Or you allow other people to make decisions for you when it comes to your love life. You'll be surprised how many people do that. Whether it's family members or friends, they allow them to decide who they go out with, who they give a chance. It may be time for you to free yourself from these constraints. Spirit additional message for Leo. Look at all the shuffling, Leo. Remember, I pre-shuffled these cards before I start recording as I meditate on your energy. So it's like there's something cooking here. And here we have two cards that came out for you, Leo. And we have finances and careers are at the bottom of the deck. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And we have two cards. We have chemistry and we have unrequited love. So I already can tell there's like two sets of messages happening here, okay, for different people. So for some of you, I feel like it's almost like you are afraid. I would never think like a fire sign would be thinking like that, but we're all different, and our chart is so varied, right? And the other, based on the other things that are in our chart. I feel like for some of you, Leos, because finances and careers are a factor in your life, financial issues are a factor in your love life. If this is not a current situation, you may be really very much so one of those people that say, that person have to make 6 figures for me to even give them a chance. And Spirit's telling you to keep an open mind, okay? Perhaps there's someone already there in your life right now that you're not giving a chance because they don't make enough, or they don't have the right career, they don't have the right pedigree, and you worried about what other people are gonna think. In Spirit, because here it's saying to keep an open mind. There's an audience here. It's not just two people talking, right? Someone is trying to impress here. There's a conversation happening, like in a social event. So it's almost kind of like Spirit is asking you to keep an open mind. That yes, that person may not have that six-figure income. That person may not have that type of career, but there's a real chemistry, there's real attraction here, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And the next card we have is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So there's like you have both. It's like contradictory, okay? But there's a reason for it. Do you believe that if that person actually don't have that kind of money, don't have that career, like it's impossible for you to return their love? That someone really have real magnetic attraction for you, someone really cares about you, but you cannot allow yourself to go there because you cannot be attracted to someone that does that job, to someone that only make that amount of money. That's what you've been telling yourself. Is that the situation for you, Leo? Let's go a little bit. Ooh, excuse me. Let's go a little bit deeper. Clarification on free yourself. Clarification on free yourself, Spirit. Clarification on free yourself. Clarification on free yourself. Usually when I'm doing spiritual work, I try not to, it's not so much so that I don't eat, but I will, if I can fast, I will fast completely, but most certainly I don't want to be full. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a thing. I kind of want to feel that lightness, not just in my mind, in my heart, but also in my body. So when I know I'm doing reading, and usually I'm very mindful of what I eat. So I have not really been, I have not really eat today. That's why you guys hear that. But anyways, I feel I needed to say that to you. I don't know why, but perhaps some of you are abstaining yourself from sustenance, things that need to sustain you, to carry you forward, to nourish you. Okay, from a relationship that's nourishing. So this is a love reading. But here we go, the Four of Wands, a real foundation, a solid foundation. This is what it's representing. Honeymoon card, a card of, you know, setting home, trying to create something that's based on, basically on reality, that you can build on in the future, that, you know, you can grow. Like, you know, we're talking about relationship here, so it's literally talking about creating a home together, right? Creating a real relationship, a real family here. That's what you want. That's what you like to have. That's what you're trying to create. But there's a sense here you are stuck in this little circle. And here we have the Three of Wands. For some of you, Leo, this is the Sun in Aries card. And the Four of Wands is the Venus in Aries card. Look, I'm choking up. This is about communication, I feel, here with the three. Threes usually talk about communication. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you've done everything you could. You feel like you've walked this long path alone. You feel like you've made a lot of sacrifices. Look at those crosses on that branch that seems like that have created a bridge, if you will. You're at the end here of the line. You feel like you're at the end of the bridge here. Like it's time to make a decision. Are you gonna get off? Are you gonna keep on going down that narrow path here that's waiting for you? Which way you gonna go, left or right? And it seems like an offer has already been made to you. Of course, we already went over all those cards on the table, and it's like now it's time to start creating. It's the time to start building, right? Ace of Wands, offer made. Two of Wands, offer accepted. We're planning forward. And three is the time to start acting, to start executing that plan, to start creating. Okay, and also a card of communication here. And here you have you standing there, holding on to a wand and almost contemplating: do I get off here? Or do I need to keep going? Do I need to keep making the sacrifices, to keep going at it alone? It's almost like that, you know, path of, I've been saying that every time I see that card, that's what it reminds me of. That path of the cross, like all the stations that Jesus walked on his way to get nailed to that cross. It's kind of like, do I need to go another 9 sections here before I get to be that queen, that king of wands, right? Or do I get off here? Do I let it be known here what's important to me? Do I commit myself to this right now? Or do I escape? As far as creating that new foundation for yourself in a romantic situation, you're at a crossroad here. And Spirit is telling you to take control. To take control of your life, of that situation, to free yourself from that one way of thinking. The High Priestess, under the keep your mind open, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. And I feel like you already know, my goodness. The Hermit, cards are just peeling out for you, Leo. The Hermit, number 9. You have number 2 and number 9. We have 2, 3, 4. And here we go to a 9 here with the Hermit. In this current season, we are in the Hermit season, Virgo season here. And with the High Priestess, this is lunar energy with the High Priestess. If not, at least Neptunian energy. Because the High Priestess talk about like a deep knowing, knowledge, right? She's a knowledgeable woman. She's the ultimate mystic, because she has access to the Akashic record. You cannot know what she knows. She knows a lot, and her knowledge derives straight from source. And here, look at the L, who carries knowledge, information, carries information and knowledge and deep knowing. So it's as if, Leo, you really need to delve deeper, to go deeper into yourself, to do that shamanistic walk journey, but within. That's the Hermit journey. The Hermit journey is that walk within, to really get to know you, your higher self, who you are, what's important to you, what do you get to do, how do you get to that level of self-actualization. And that's what you're being called to do. And for you to do that, you have to really tap into your intuition. Once you know yourself, once you go to that journey and you really know yourself, you're going to be able to know what's important to you. And it will allow you to broaden your horizon, your perspective, your consciousness. Okay, it's going to bring you so much enlightenment. You will be a little bit more open. That's the key forward in getting to keep an open mind, is to delve deeper. To go deep into the deepest knowing that you can imagine, to get to know yourself. Because some of you, Leo, you may be keeping yourself stuck in this little circle here, not so much because of what you want, but more so because to keep appearances for other people, or what people may think. A unicorn stuck in a tiny little circle. Unicorns are magical. Use your own inner magic. Free yourself. You can, with your own mind, your own inner knowing. 6 of Swords on chemistry. 6 of Swords is a card of leaving behind any troubles. The 6 of Swords is the card of peace of mind. And look at this feminine figure. She is the swan, and she looks like she's laying on the swan. Isn't that beautiful? A beautiful swan among all this other, I don't know what bird is that. Is that crow? That looks like crows. But anyways, she's the swan in between this. All the troubles are in the past. She's sleeping peacefully. There is a strong magnetic connection here. Know that person's gonna bring you peace of mind. It's gonna bring you comfort. It's gonna remove all the conflicts in your life. At least gonna help you to. And for some of you, yes, the 6 of Swords is also a card of travel, okay, of movement. Moving away from places that don't do it for you anymore. Here comes the 9 of Swords, anxiety, sleepless night. So some of you, Leo, this is what you need to do to move away from this anxiety, to leave those behind. Okay? to get into that boat that we usually see in that Six of Swords, in the wider weight, and then leaving the choppy water behind. So that's what you need to do, to leave behind that anxiety by embracing that connection, by embracing that attraction here. It's gonna allow you to leave behind the anxiety. Clarification on the unrequited love, Spirit. Clarification on the unrequited love for Leo. Clarification on the unrequited love for Leo. Clarification. Nine of Pentacles. She's all by herself playing a sad song under a tree. It seems like here one person is very much in their feeling. There's someone who has strong feelings for you, someone who cares greatly for you, but you're all in your mind about it. You're anxious about it. You're having sleepless night about it, and there's a need for you to leave all of that behind so you can connect from a heart space with that person. But here, having unrequited love, this is your reading with the Nine of Pentacles. It seems like you are content to stay by yourself in your garden, to enjoy the fruit of your labor, to enjoy your rewards, your achievement, your abundance alone. Because the Nine of Pentacles is usually someone alone enjoying their abundance instead of joining with that person. Because for you, it's like, for those of you, this message will resonate with finances, career, status, a certain appearance or way of being is very important to you, and you would rather deny that connection, not embrace that connection, and remain, you know, your own single abundant self, right? And with your accomplishment and your rewards by yourself, than to return that love, than to embrace that love. Because you could not find yourself attracted to that person. It's like I just can't be. I won't allow it. No matter how much you may care for that person, but it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry. But here it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And it's both people that are sitting here. So what I'm getting here, it's like someone is like, yeah, I do like you. I find you attractive. You're cute. You're nice. You do all the right thing. But that one thing that's missing, it's big enough for me that I can't return that love. That love's gonna stay unrequited. One more clarification on that unrequited love for Leo, Spirit. I don't even think we really need it, Leo, but here I go. Clarification, one more. Let's see if anything else comes. Nope. Okay. Spirit's like I said what I said. That's it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Isn't that something? So there's real love here. Okay? The Two of Cups doesn't come just like this. There's real love here. There's a real union that's possible here. The feelings are there. The Two of Cups, that's the feelings. That's the emotion. That's a possible coming together. But are you? Let's look at this card closer. There's one cup that's right there to their face. Do you notice that? In between them. That's on top. And look at where the other cup is. On somebody's tail. Somebody's not willing to give that cup. The gold figure here, their cup is right there on top, facing and like in that position of, this is my cup. It's right there. It's on my face. It's part of my identity. It's part of who I am, my truth, my authenticity. I'm willing to extend it to you. The other cup, it's not being extended. That silver figure, wider figure here, it's right here. It's on the tail end of them. If you will, if it's a person, it's at the root. If it's a person, it could be on their feet. They're not bringing it up. They're not offering that cup. It's not an option right now. But the love is here. The cup is here to be offered. The emotions are here. There's a heart over them. But someone is not going to offer that cup. It's like, what love? What feelings? What emotions? Me? No. I don't know her. I don't recognize these emotions. Oh dear Leo. If it's not you that's reacting that way to a situation, it's your person. Just know it, okay? If you've been extending your love, your emotions, your feelings to someone, you've been trying to court them, to express yourself to them, and you know, you can feel the chemistry, you know they have feelings for you, but you've been meeting a roadblock each time. They're not expressing, they're not opening up to you. Just know this is the situation here. That person will not return the love, because that person find themselves stuck into have such a close net around them, around their heart, about what's a relationship, what's a real love relationship is supposed to be. Their abundance, because the Four of Wands is Venus in Aries. Venus is the planet of abundance. Their emotional abundance is tied to their abundance period is tied to their identity and also to their finances, okay, to how they present themselves in the world. And in fact, you being in a relationship with you being in a relationship with them would be a part of that. And if these two don't match, they cannot have it, regardless of how much they feel. Ooh. Let's see what additional message or advice Spirit have for you during this time. Okay, Leo, this is notes from the universe, and there's no judgment here, okay? Stand in your truth. Do what you think is best for you, okay? Convince yourself, not others. Convince yourself, not others. So convince yourself whatever it is that's your truth. Don't try to convince other people that the reason why you're not accepting this offer, the reason is that you're not meeting that person halfway, the reason is that you're not entertaining this potential partner. Don't try to convince them. Convince yourself. Be real about it. If this is how you feel, Leo, or this is how you be real about it, okay? This is your reading, so I'm gonna talk to you. And in the back, this is your message, and in the back there's also a message. Let me hold it here and I'll read it for you. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Hi-ho, the universe. Convince yourself, not others. Be true. Stand in your truth. This is what's important to you. Be real about it, okay? And the front of it says, prepare to be astounded. And send them love, wish them peace, send them happy. Everyone, always, forever. And prepare to be astounded, the universe. P.S. Oh man, and will you ever become a big-time manifester? Prepare to be astounded. So that's what I'm saying, okay, for you, Leo, there's no judgment, and stand in your truth. So if this is what you want, this is what you've been manifesting for yourself, that it's this type of person, that type of man, that type of woman, stay in your truth. Stay in your truth. Keep praying about it. Tell the universe, this is what I want. There is chemistry there. There is potential there for a real romantic partnership, union. But during this time here, it seems like you are all in your head about it. It's bringing you more anxiety than not. And you need to be real about you, who you are, about what's important to you, about your emotions, what brings you emotional fulfillment, okay? And that person have real feelings for you. Send them love, wish them peace, send them see them happy, okay? Everyone, always, forever. Always don't, if you I feel like this card is kind of like, if you're letting that person down, be sweet about it, okay? Don't try to convince them one way or another. Convince yourself of what are your reasons, and stand firm on them, okay? And speak up for your truth, but don't put that person down, okay? Don't beat that person down. and just continue to manifest for that you truly want. Okay, continue to manifest for what you really want, and wish them the best on their way. Okay, that's a message for you during this time, Leo. And these messages may also always be reversed, okay, depending on your own personal situation. This is energy we are reading here. Okay, and come back next week for the next set of reading. If you'd like more clarity in your own personal situation, contact me, lanmoutarot@gmail.com. There's more information in the description box below. And as always, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Thank you so much, Leo. Bye.